Okay guys, so welcome to Beijing in a very empty restaurant here. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to eat in the restaurant right now, but you are allowed to take away. So I'm gonna pick some very nice things here. Actually, some beef with noodles and potatoes, and also a bit of a nice skewers here. It's the Xinjiang one, so they don't serve any pork. They have chicken and lamb normally, and sometimes beef. But also something I've been sort of struggling with in the past, I would say, is not sleeping enough. And I realized when I eat more carbs, I sleep better. So actually last night I had a lot of good potatoes and I slept really nice. I even stayed up until actually 1:30 editing this video. So that's why I'm having these potatoes and more carbs. But actually this morning I went to the gym and only ate an apple actually before that. So that's like 50 grams of carbs. It was actually 400 grams, pretty huge. But I only had like 200 calories so far today, and now it's around noon. So I'm gonna enjoy this, see where I can sit down, carb up a little bit. Yesterday I actually had 400 grams of carbs and felt really good actually and strong in the gym. So that's why I'm grabbing these noodles. So hope they will arrive and I will try them. Here you can actually see in the background making the noodles here. Have a lot of spicy sauce here. That is looking good. I have a lot of nice sauces here queued up, waiting. Can actually see in the background he's doing the skewers here. Yeah, looks very nice. And actually I was mistaken, it's Lanzhou, which is not in Xinjiang, but it's a Muslim region, and I actually went there before, so they also don't really eat pork so much. That's why. Definitely some of my favorite cuisines of China, so really looking forward to this meal. Okay, so we got the delivery here, and it's definitely a bit sad to not being able to eat inside, but hopefully we have better times ahead. And it's raining now actually, and it's a bit cold, like I don't know, it says 10 degrees, but I don't know, it reminds me of kind of Swedish weather. Not too crazy. I would definitely prefer to sit outside and eat, but maybe it's a little bit cold. And I got some scars here yesterday on my arm. I'm not sure if you can see from the hiking here. So I gotta heal up a little bit. But I just wanted to share a bit some of my experience, because 1 or 2 years ago, when I got into this kind of fitness dieting thing, I really almost kind of crashed my metabolism, I would say. Went down to like maybe 2,000 calories per day, basically skipped dinners. And of course that got me results, and basically I was in the same shape then as now, probably less muscle, but I kind of lost weight. But then when I didn't eat dinner, I didn't sleep well, so I kind of woke up tired and I didn't have so much energy in the gym. And that's kind of my new plan now, to eat more, because actually, you know, you need calories and energy to fuel your workouts. Otherwise you're just tired. So my plan is, you know, to eat more so you can expend more. And basically I'm gonna eat now. This is not gonna be very healthy, but then I'm gonna, you know, take in those calories, use it to fuel, and go for a run later. And then when I'm actually exercising and running, I'm gonna have a lot more energy than if I just eat less and I'm kind of tired. Then you're almost kind of just like trying to push through the day, and when you exercise you're just tired. So I don't think that's a great idea. So that's kind of my new plan, which is, you know, going back to the quote I was showing in the beginning. You know, we question all our beliefs, apart from the ones we really believe, and those we don't really question at all. And that kind of goes to the same with the carbs, right? A lot of people think like, oh, carbs are bad, you can't eat carbs, you can't lose carbs. You definitely can eat carbs, and that is how you fuel your workouts. The second thing I'm gonna change, you know, apart from eating more carbs, is to rest more and basically exercise less. So, you know, eating more carbs, sleeping and resting more, and exercising less. Pretty crazy, right? But I think it's gonna be a great strategy, and also eating more to fuel up. So yeah, I'm gonna go home and eat this. See you there. Okay, so I got my little package here. I find it actually really boring to eat at home. I think it's the first time I literally take out and eat at home in a year since going to Beijing, but I'm gonna plate it up a little bit and then we'll try it out. Okay, so we finally got everything up here, and it's super nice. Normally you get the skewers here, you know, on the actual skewer of course, but we have some nice meat. So I'm gonna try this first. I think it's lamb, looking really nice. Hope you can see it. It's cumin and chili and lamb. So good. Yeah, so of course I'm gonna eat a bit more carbs, but to build muscle you need protein. That's also how you stay full. So I also have these beef mix here with potatoes and the noodles. I think normally you mix everything together, but obviously yeah, you can't eat at the restaurant, so this is a bit different. But I'm gonna try this piece of beef here. Let's see what it looks like and try it out. Hope you can see here, very tender. Wow, very like slow, long cooked, I think. And we have some nice chilies and potatoes here. Ooh, take a look at this. It's looking nice. Wow, chilies are amazing. Definitely a good mix with potatoes. And actually, potatoes obviously are a carb source, a natural, but they're not processed. So I think on a sort of an index of how full you feel for the calories and carbs, potatoes ranks the highest. So as I mentioned, I had carbs from potatoes last night, and that was like at 7 p.m. and now it's around noon. So I only had an apple in between that. So they really, digest well for me and keep you full for a long time, especially if you have fats like this. So I'm gonna try it out. Potatoes is underrated. And they have these chilies. Oh, that's amazing. Actually, you're supposed to mix everything together, so I'm gonna pour this inside here, the noodles. Might get messy, let's see. I can tell you one thing, this smells pretty crazy. I'm gonna mix and stir everything up now. But those noodles, I mean, those are processed carbs, not great for you, but once again, I'm gonna use them later, so no problem, go for a run. I'm just gonna show you guys that you can actually have a mixed sort of diet, eating out, but also enjoying food and being healthy. So of course, this is not a lot of protein, it's a lot of carbs, a lot of oils. But for example, later for dinner, I'm probably gonna have, I don't know, eggs or salmon or even maybe a piece of steak or shrimp or something. So you can just plan your day around it. It's all about the total intake of calories and protein and fats and carbs, of course, together. So let's try out the noodles now. Yeah, I'm definitely sure it would be much nicer if they were mixed in the restaurant together, but what can you do? Let's try it. Ooh, that oily chili sauce. This is crazy good. Yeah. So my plan is to eat out a little bit more going forward. Now I reached my goal, and I just show you a bit in the background here what I look like in the gym. So around 12% body fat, reaching my goal. Now try to stabilize, gain a bit, and not starve myself, so I get good energy levels and have stable mood. So yeah, that's why I'm just trying to incorporate a bit more flexible approach. I mean, if you eat potatoes here and you have steak, a lot of different things. So good. So yeah, just coming back to the quote there, I mean, you don't have to avoid carbs, you don't have to skip meals, starve yourself. It's all about the balance. So I'm gonna do more resting, make sure I sleep, so I eat carbs before bed, exercise, and then of course get enough protein. So that's just a strategy. But with those words, I'm just gonna have this final bite here. Crazy good. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I'm not exploring out today, just eating some random takeaways here. It's a little bit sad to sit here and eat, by myself, but hope it's gonna be better weather next time. Then I'm gonna, explore something else outside. But I'm gonna take my time, enjoy this, and otherwise, if you have questions or want to see other stuff, let me know, leave a comment. Otherwise, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.